Hello, everyone, and welcome to Conquer MG's educational video series focused on life with Myasthenia Gravis. These conversations are designed to share trusted, practical information in plain language from experts who support people living with MG and other chronic conditions. Today's conversation focuses on living with MG and your health, on daily health management, support systems, and how assistive technology resources can play a substantial role in improving your quality of life. Before we begin, a quick reminder, this discussion is for educational purposes only, and it's not a substitute for any medical advice. So always talk with your healthcare provider about your individual care. So, today we are joined by Terri Worman. Terri is an educator and she is currently a training and outreach specialist at Illinois Assistive Technology Program. So we will have her today with us. She is going to share a bit about her experience with assistive technology, accessibility, inclusive age-friendly communities. She worked previously with AARP for 25 years. So we are going to learn more about what assistive technology is from Terri. So here we go. Terri, hi. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you, Giselle, and I'm very excited to be here. And hello, everyone. My name is Terri Worman, and I'm a woman with short, light brown hair. I'm wearing reddish-brown colored glasses and a light blue button-down shirt with a white IATP logo above my left breast pocket. So, Giselle, after my retirement from AARP, I had the opportunity to join the not-for-profit Illinois Assistive Technology Program, or IATP. I have the honor of being able to talk with individuals across Illinois about the world of assistive technology devices and services, a topic admittedly many of us may have very little knowledge about. I know I personally understand more about these devices and how they could help someone, no matter their age or abilities. And I'm hoping that those of you watching today may feel the same way at the end of the presentation.
Lovely. Thank you, Terri. And when we talk about assistive technology, what does that really mean? How does that play a role in someone's life?
So, all right, I'll give you the technical definition first. Assistive technology is any item, piece of equipment, or product system that is used to increase, maintain, or improve functional capabilities of individuals with disabilities or other health conditions. And it can be acquired commercially off the shelf, modified, or customized. But let me give you some examples. Assistive technology can be low-tech, like a jar opener or an accessible pen that we've all probably picked up at a resource fair.
Right.
It can be a bath transfer bench or a device to magnify text. It can be an app that helps someone communicate or see live captions on their phone. And it can be the motorized wheelchair, a customized joystick to play computer games, or something that helps comfort you during stressful times. Ultimately, an assistive technology device should meet the needs and goals of an individual, not push a person to adapt to a device just because that's what is offered to someone with a particular condition. And Giselle, I just wanted to add this thought for the individuals with MG and the caregivers watching today. Assistive technology and available services might benefit you both. Sometimes caregivers forget about themselves, and I'm encouraging you to consider how this might help you as well as we continue the conversation.
Right. As someone who is, newly diagnosed, you're mentioning all of these things, not pushing yourself to adapt to technology and that some of this technology can also support the caregivers and people who, are in MGers' lives. For someone who is newly diagnosed or just beginning to explore all of these support options, what would you say is a good first step to learning about assistive technology without feeling overwhelmed?
Oh, overwhelmed is, I'll tell you, when I started with AARP, with IATP, I was overwhelmed. But two things to start. It's easier for us to focus on what we can't do based on today's reality. And I know that's completely understandable. I've done it too. But what if we turn that around and we ask ourselves, what are my abilities and functions right now? And what do I want to do? What are my goals? So I think, I get so tired by the end of the day, and it's hard to do simple things in the kitchen. But I love to cook dinner for myself or my family. Can assistive technology help me to do that? So if you figure out the answer to those questions, the next step can be easier. In every state, there's an Assistive Technology Center whose mandate is set by the AT Act passed by Congress. We all have to provide you with free information on what's available in your state and how to access it. We have a way to let you try out devices in person to help you make informed decisions. And we have a way to lend you equipment to test at home. We are the one-stop shop to start with first. In Illinois, that's us, IATP. But if you're in another state, you can go online to at3center.net, and that's AT, the number 3, center.net. Click on the Find an Assistive Technology button and scroll down to find your state, and then give them a call.
Thank you for sharing that, Terri. And for everyone who is going to be watching this, I'm going to share here on screen the page that Terri is talking about, where you can find an assistive technology center in your area and also get more information about Illinois Assistive Technology Program if you are in Illinois. So you can take some time to scan these codes here on the screen and explore a little bit more about assistive technology and, what works for you, and get all the guidance and support that is available out there. And speaking of that, Terri, you also mentioned that, some people have challenges, that they get overwhelmed, and that, it's a whole process. So in this process, what would a challenge be that people might face when trying to access or start using assistive technology?
Exactly, Giselle. And remember, this is not just about assistive technology devices. It's all about AT services that can directly assist you to select, acquire, or use the assistive technology devices best for you. And sometimes you might need an expert to figure that what's best for you. So the AT program in your state may be able to help set this up. Most services are free, but you might pay a small fee to borrow a device, for example. Also, keep in mind that AT devices are intended to help you do an activity in a particular setting to achieve your goal. So in your home, at work, or outside in the natural environment, or getting around town. So being clear about what you want to do and where can help tailor the device you need in each setting as well. What works in your home may not be sufficient for outdoor activities. So always remember when you're talking to someone about that, I want to be able to do this, and I'm going to be doing it at home, in the park, wherever.
I see. That is a good thing to share. I think that a lot of people don't really know what they don't know about assistive devices, or that there are assistive devices out there that can support them in their everyday activities, and something that they might, have challenges in doing. And there's just so many resources out there.
Again, being able to think for ourselves, what do I want to be able to do?
Exactly.
There's some limitations right now. but I really still want to be able to do this. So how can I do that? And so being very clear with yourself and the person that you're talking to. People sometimes try to figure out what device, you can go online and Google and find all these devices and, oh, I think I would like this one, but it may not be the best one for you. So think about your goals, where you're at now, and what do you want to do? And then people can help find things that'll help.
Speaking of help, how do you think that individuals and also their caregivers can advocate for themselves while trying to access all of these resources, support systems, trying to know more about assistive devices and how to access them?
Well, systems can certainly be complex and disconnected at times. Also, you may get pushback from an individual or agency, or be told you can't do that along the way. And I know it's hard enough to get through the day sometimes, let alone deal with the pushback. But you are your best advocate, and it is the law. So there are groups in every state who can be a resource to know your rights and how to make things happen. Again, start with your AT center to learn more about, disability rights advocates, etc. But they've been doing this work for a very long time. And they've probably heard it all on pushbacks and, people not being able to get what they should. So because we're talking to people from all over, I think that AT Center is the first point of contact, and it's our job. It's our job to help you out.
I like that. I really do. And I think one of the things that really catches my attention while, you share from your expertise is how, there's this thing that happens a lot where people look up a device and they try to push themselves to adapt to the device. And then they don't really know who to ask, where to ask, how to go about it. Mm-hmm. And what would you say, or what would you suggest to someone who, doesn't feel that confidence just yet to go about this process, to advocate for themselves? What would your words be?
I think that we know, I know that in the work that we do, that often if a person gets the wrong device, that and it's not working for them, etc., that it ends up on the shelf. It ends up in the corner of the room, in a closet somewhere, or we buy something online and you get it and you go, oh, that wasn't what I thought it was going to be, and you just put it away. So being able to talk to people who really know about AT, and how to bring those pieces together, like the AT Center in your state. They know what they have, and if they're like us, if we don't have something, we love to look it up and find out things about it. So it's not just doing it by yourself. Because that is overwhelming, and I get that. So reach out, be honest, and I think it'll work.
Thank you, Terri. I think that I'm going to share once again the pages here that Terri speaks about. So if you want to find an assistive technology center in your area, in your state, please feel free to scan the code here on the screen. Or if you are in Illinois, you can also learn a little bit more about Illinois Assistive Technology Program and, visit them, get some guidance, and, learn a little bit more about what assistive technology can do for you. And everyone who is watching, as we say, this webinar is to focus a little bit on what goes beyond medical treatment for MG for those who are living with chronic conditions. But as we've heard today, there are also many practical tools and supports that can make a meaningful difference in your daily life. And so, as we close, what is one message, Terri, that you would want people living with MG and their caregivers to remember about how assistive technology might help them live their best lives?
Every one of us is living our lives differently, and one size doesn't fit all. So think about what you want to do, your goals at any given stage of your reality, and get solutions that meet your needs at that given time. And again, to our caregivers who are watching, remember assistive technology can help you as well for your own well-being and be able to help a loved one in the best way possible. And I want to thank Conquer MG and Giselle today for asking me to join you. It has been my honor, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, Terri, for joining us and for sharing your expertise, for sharing your perspectives on how assistive technology can benefit those living with myasthenia gravis. We really, truly appreciate your time and all the work that you do.
Thank you.
And also, thank you to everyone who is watching this video and for commenting, for liking, for sharing. We're grateful to have you in our community, and we hope that this discussion offers helpful and practical insight for you and your loved ones in the MG community. We also want to thank our sponsors for making this possible. So thank you for making this possible, for supporting Conquer MG and continuing to provide free education, resources, and community support. And without you, everyone who is watching, Conquer MG wouldn't be what Conquer MG is. So most importantly, Conquer MG is here for you. So if you need support, education, connection, please reach out to us via the contact information here on the screen. You can visit us on our website via myastheniagravis.org. You can email us at info.myastheniagravis.org, or you can visit our social media channels, which is Facebook, Conquer Myasthenia Gravis, or you can visit our Instagram, which is at conquermg/Illinois. And you can also catch this video and many, many more educational webinars on our YouTube channel. So thank you so much for joining us and for being part of the MG community. See you next time.